Welcome back, everyone, to Deus Ex. I'm your host, and tonight, I'm going to be doing my level best to get the pun-death ratio back to 1. As some of you might be aware, it was, last time was a bit disastrous. I believe the count went from 58 deaths to 93 in the span of a few hours, so yeah. Suffered a lot trying to get through the last parts of New York. Oh yeah, you could say I'm gonna be cooking up some puns. So yes, we left off at the Parisian catacombs, looking for our good buddies, Silhouette. Just one quick thing here. All is good. Alright, so yeah, we're trying to find...
The reports I am finding indicate a siege on the catacombs. MJ-12 must be trying to drive Silhouette from their hideout.
So yeah, we grab you. We'll need that. So yeah, the signal we sent from the NSF headquarters way back in Hell's Kitchen was actually meant for Silhouette, and that was their cue to book it into the catacombs before MJ-12 could raid them. So yeah, we've got more commandos and troopers down here. As previously mentioned, they're effectively in charge of the whole operation for Paris. And now they're down here trying to root out what they couldn't catch of Silhouette.
Something creeps me out about Hella. I don't know.
She's from high command. They're all like that.
I think she really gets off being down here. Have you seen the little nest she set up in the room with the pillars? The command post?
She does seem to be in her element.
Curling up in her nest like
Yay!
a harpy.
Man, I'll be glad to get out of here.
Me too. I don't like tunnels. Always sounds like someone's sneaking up on you.
Sorry, gentlemen. Don't mean to interrupt your conversation.
Yay!
But you might say, that's how the cookie crumbles! Ha ha! Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one, kids.
Yay!
Uh-oh. Are we getting a lot of hotspots again? Little bastards. Alright, I think we're okay. I didn't disable anything just yet, but I'll turn the notifications off if they prove to be a problem again. Apologies for that, folks, but you know how it is with robots. Generally speaking, they are not to be trusted. Anyway, nice of them to leave some wine down here in the catacombs.
You're entering one of the larger tombs.
Ah.
Almost 6 million exhumed bodies were moved to the catacombs as a health measure during the 1700s.
Sorry, what was that, Tong? I wasn't listening. Oh, shit.
I've got a bogey, no ID.
Ah, fuck. I don't know why I didn't just shoot that guy. I think I was trying to be too clever by half. Anyway, one more time. Fire pun! Get fucked. You know what? Yeah, you go. Serve as a warning to the others. Alright, let's arrange my arsenal here real quick. Alrighty, Roo, here we go.
You're
Yeah,
entering one of the larger
you I will
tombs.
try to spare.
Almost 6 million exhumed bodies were moved to the catacombs as a health measure during the 1700s.
Set you over here for now. Might actually be worth my while to use night vision down here. There we go. Problem is the... Oh. Bit that lets me see through walls isn't yet at long range, so I can still be surprised because sight lines down here aren't terribly long. Yeah, they really made the overlay for this look a lot nicer. Like, I remember it not being terribly useful. The vision enhancement was limited to a smaller box in the center of your screen. Just deciding how best to deal with these guys. It's a little hard to boink him on the head quietly. And... oh, shit. I was gonna go for a fire pun with these guys, but the flamethrower is actually not the best idea. Part of their specifications is that they partly resist fire damage, and doesn't actually set them on fire so you can't stun lock them with it. So, not terribly wise to try to torch them. They will eventually go down, but it's very difficult. For the same reason, they're also resistant to toxin damage, so trying to tranquilize them, while it will eventually bring them down, is
Close to
difficult.
the bunker where Silhouette has barricaded themselves. The leader's name is Chad. Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map. Some new construction. Maybe they've concealed themselves from Majestic 12.
Way ahead of you, Tong. I think we actually did get a map of the catacombs. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we came in here, went through hereabouts, and right around here is where Silhouette is hidden. Fortunately, nobody from Majestic 12 actually found this, so it remains hidden. Yeah. Thank you much.
Make sure they don't follow you.
Don't worry. If anything, I'm following them. Actually, they did turn the music off, right? Okay, yeah, so there is supposed to be... Yeah, I have some music volume up, but they apparently removed the music here in the mod, which is originally just the same music that was in the streets above.
How did you find us?
Kind of a long story.
Who are you?
Yep.
I came to help.
Majestic 12 took my mother prisoner.
Where?
Bunker 3. Chad has a key, but he says it's too dangerous to try to rescue her.
I'm on my way to see Chad right now. Maybe I can change his mind.
Alrighty, Roo.
We are surrounded.
Now,
we don't have much time.
the Silhouette leader, Chad. There
I'm
he is.
JC Denton. You might know my brother Paul. I helped him send your group a warning
Oh
about
yeah.
the crackdown.
We're gonna get some
Denton.
amazing French accents
Yes, the
in this
satellite
part of the
transmission
game.
saved us from La Prison de Fresnes, at least.
Pretty much a skeleton crew you have here. How long can your people hold off MJ-12?
We're not mercenaries. When the troopers moved into the crypts, half of my people retreated.
I like how
without
they're not
firing
actually
a
making
shot.
eye contact.
2 of them took a wrong turn and were taken prisoner.
Where?
Chad just
In
very
bunker
determinedly
3,
staring
the
into that
tunnels behind the
trash
second
fire.
glass door.
Maybe I can help you out. In exchange for a small favor. I need to find Nicolette Duclair.
Nicolette? What do you want with Nicolette?
I need to contact some friends of her mother's.
Oh yes, Beth. A great woman. Nicolette is very secretive about her mother's friends. She tells us that they are wealthy and support our cause, but they have many enemies and need to be protected. I might be able to help you, but I must be certain of your loyalty.
You have a right to be cautious. Just point me to Bunker 3.
I have the key to the blast door, which is directly across from our hideout, and a map you might find useful. Get my people back and I will put you in touch with Nicolette.
Right. So, in spite of Chad looking like the least Chad individual ever born, he's got
They
what
are
we need to
holding our
proceed.
comrades
The
prisoner.
blast door is
We can't
literally
let them
inaccessible
discover
without the
our
key
hideout.
he's given. So, we need to find this encampment of MJ-12, rescue their people if we can, and make sure nobody else leaves it alive.
Looks like a chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, you know, he's starting with a handicap. Yep. Alright, we need to keep this reasonably quiet. One advantage of not using the flamethrower, I get to use puns of a higher caliber. Ha ha! Yeah, you know, they retreated to avoid that. So, it's 2052. They've started to move beyond the surrender puns. No, Kren's Canadian. He just speaks French. He's got part of it in him, but there's hope for him yet. Now, if I recall right, there was a crate of boom somewhere around here we could play with.
Another World War II bunker.
I'm just kidding,
No
Kren.
sign
We
of
all love you.
MJ-12. Maybe it's vacant.
Even if I will never, ever understand poutine. I will get the tomb candy in due time. First... Oh, wait a minute. I found something even better. Tomb drugs. Hell yeah! Oh, I'm so gonna blast it before fighting those guys.
Get out. I was here first. Sorry, just looking around. Aren't you afraid of the commandos? They better not come back here. I am not moving again. Right. You tell them that. At least I get away with something. Want a med kit? I stole 3. Or what about those poison darts? 600 for a med kit, 200 for the darts. They moved me out to make room for military supplies.
What the hell. I probably don't need the darts, but there.
I'll take the darts for 200. Good deal.
I will support this man in his likely wine and zyme habit. I don't even have a crossbow. Soon, though. Yeah, you're getting a lot of that in some of the incidental dialogue in this part of the game. Oop.
Jock's picking up heat signatures of what look like troops. The MJ-12 bunker must be nearby.
Okay, so this looks like a new connection. We are right about here. Yeah, you can see there didn't used to be a passage connecting these two, but looks like the mod added that. The meat of the bunker is over here. The main entrance is this way. Oh. Careful, careful. Login and password. Excellent. Now, the fact that they have hostages does complicate things somewhat. I don't know if they actually execute the hostages because they're kind of locked up in a little prison cell they have. But we do want to make sure they get back alive if at all possible. So I'm just doing a thorough search here.
The old catacombs exit is at
I
the
see
end of this
you.
passage, but it's been closed off for years due to cave-ins.
Now this is dastardly. There's a lamb right behind that barrel. So we want to get close to it. There. Oh, man. I had seconds on that thing. Alright, so can't go that way. Let's see. Alright, so the bunker's down that way. We'll need the key from the MJ-12 bunker to proceed. I has an idea. Nah, I'll save it. Hey, beggar. I was going to be clever with that and sneak up on these guys, or plant a trap for them. I don't think that would work terribly well. And also, I might need that to bust something open. Call me ace and a king, because I got blackjack! Haha! Shit! I think... Oh, shit, okay. Where'd you go? Oh, he went down. Nice. Oh, that's the story. Oh, okay, that guy does have a mini crossbow. I will use that. The story of my playthrough. Haha, shit. The case stole story. I need a real YouTuber name. Ah, I thought so. Yeah, see? And that's all good. Good luck in there, beggar. Alright. Probably not worth it, but what the hell. Oh, hey. Oh, taser darts. Oh, totally worth it. Yeah, the blast actually knocked this stuff out of the crate. Oh, that's great. The only thing better than Deus Ex's jank-ass physics are when people try to change them and improve them and make them even crazier. That's just cigarettes. Flare darts. Okay, I think... Yes, we're here. So yeah, this way leads into the bunker. Got it. These lasers aren't even making a noise. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what was up with Tamamo and the freaking jiggle physics on her. That was the stuff of nightmares. Like, she needs that studied in a lab. Get Da Vinci to check her out, because there is some glitch in the summoning matrix that allowed that to happen. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Alright. Here's a crate of boom, but we have a slight liability here. There we go. Yes! There is a method to my madness, kids. Sometimes. Often I'm just winging it. Alright. See, the thing is, I want to blow this open without destroying the bot right behind it. Thank you, Eyes. I mean, why am I here if not to have my shame captured for all posterity? Alright. Oop. Oh. Come on, JC, get up there. I need you far away when you set that thing off. Far-ish away. You're doing the Lord's work, guys. Damn it. Honestly, there's... like, in a non-comedic context, there is a kind of fun in watching a game bug out. It's kind of like way back back when I still watched football semi-regularly. I mean, I still watch the Chicago Bears, but I used to be a much bigger fan back when they didn't suck. But I really got into, like, football folly films for a while. And it was kind of fun to watch professional athletes make crazy mistakes. Like, and there we go. Like, there was this one game in 1986 that had, like, 12 separate football players touch the ball in a single play. And they did, briefly, believe it or not. One weird year in the 1980s. We're all still surprised by it, and we're basically coasting on that year. But, larger point, I got really into the Folly films for a while, and there's something to be said for... There's something to be said for watching professionals make mistakes. There's something about that that makes them seem more mortal, for lack of a better word. More relatable. Like, when something... Even something I really like as a video game, there's something kind of... There's some... Obviously, it's funny to see it happen just in general, but there's something kind of humbling when you see even a major... Oh, fuck! Speaking of making mistakes.
This is probably where you'll find the hostages.
Yeah, speaking of mistakes humbling us, now the point I'm stumbling towards is I'm kind of reassured by seeing something I otherwise revere have weird little mistakes and errors, and realizing that even in something that must have passed God only knows how much quality assurance, how much internal checking, that the developers are still people, they're still going to occasionally make mistakes, and part of the fun of video games is finding things the system allows you to do that the developers didn't intend for you to do. Whoop. But yeah, long story to make a long story short, yeah, I always enjoy the little ways in which video games freak out, and in general, just the humanizing foibles that even professionals go through. That's the other thing. It's a lot of games nowadays, they basically get out the door and immediately require a patch. And you know, that's been the case for a while. But oh. Getting a little sidetracked here. Yeah, honestly, most software needs a day zero patch. Anyway, I did all this because I'm trying to surprise the agent there, Agent Hella, who is nominally an Interpol representative, but is in fact the the leader of the MJ-12 operation against Silhouette. But yeah, I don't know if I can take her out with a blackjack. I'll have to be very careful about this. She will, however, respond to a gas grenade. So if I can get close to something and plant this... Oh, she's hot enough to me. I do love a woman in a business suit. But no, what I want to do is stun her so I can knock her out, because if she blows up, I can't loot her. And I think she's carrying an augmentation canister. Easy does it. Careful, careful. Looks like she gets close enough to that thing. This is a terrible idea.
Something out there. Everyone be alert.
Easy does it.
Trevor, Reed!
Welcome to Paris. Enjoy the mine. Ha! All right.
It's him. Terminating now.
Shit. Alright. Ooh, that's a good one. If I was killing her, I would have used that one. I'll have to save that one. Yeah, very good call. Thanks, Ivory. Yeah, they see me. Nice. Nice, nice, nice! I swear to God, they're pouring these tech goggles down my throat. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Yeah, we'll put a scope on the the crossbow. Why not? Yeah. Upon arrival in Paris, you are to interface with Inspector Gabali of the Metropolitan Police, your operator for the duration of this mission. Aid Gabali in any way possible to eradicate lingering elements of either Silhouette or the Illuminati. Secondary priority is the acquisition of any information concerning the whereabouts of Morgan Everett, Tracer Tong, Alex Jacobson, or J.C. Denton. Any such information is to be sent to Walton Simons directly and immediately. We have reason to believe that Denton may be traveling to Paris in an attempt to ally himself with the surviving Illuminati, a situation that should be prevented with all due prejudice. So yeah, they know what we're after and they're trying to stop us. Now we have some fun. Let Monsieur Turret thin out their numbers. Ha 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 ha! Turret fucked him up. Alright. There's bound to be one or two around here the turrets didn't get. There you are. Easy does it. And a 1 and a 2 and nice. Yeah, you saw it briefly you saw the commando had an energy shield. The PS20 just does that much damage that it doesn't matter. Good question. I have to assume there's some kind excuse me. There's some kind of charging apparatus JC can use, but in the context of the game that we see, yeah, he probably just, like, swallows them. Or, like, I don't know, puts them in his mouth and sucks on them like a breath mint. I don't know. Shit! You motherfucker. Alright. Hey, guys, what's cooking? Ha-ha! Oh, I love this thing.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Turret, I was counting on you, and you've been letting me down. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Nice try, asshole. Okay, a lot happened there all at once, but I want to single out the guy with the assault rifle, because you saw briefly there was an EMP explosion right here, and we saw that way back when we were escaping from the secret MJ-12 facility under UNATCO. As it turns out, the rifle actually has EMP grenades. We haven't actually found any. And I'm not sure where we get them. We've made a pretty thorough search. But yeah, apparently there are underslung EM grenades that can take out bots and such, or shut down electronics. And that's what he was firing at me, and that's why my vision went all haywire. So, kind of wild. They throw some pretty clever curveballs at you with this mod. Alright, let's make absolutely sure nobody else is left alive. Let's see. Do I have anything I can blow that up with? I don't think I do. Normally I wouldn't waste these, but actually, let's move the poison out of the way. Yeah, normally I'd be a little more conservative with these, but we'll be in Paris for a little while longer. We'll have a contiguous zone up through the next section, so It'll be a little bit before I have to ditch my inventory again. Yeah, see, multi-tool, that's definitely worth popping a crate over. Alright. With all that done, we can finally open the cell and we'll get these people out of here. Oop. Ah, there you go. Dude, now is not the time to jank out on the door. Go! Alright. What did I tell you about doors, man? Is this gonna be a thing? Oh, not you two. Yeah, I'm starting to see how those two got captured. Just a second. In fairness, I think that was more the door janking out on you. Like, that game got weird in multiplayer in ways that I wasn't quite expecting. Like, some of the animation just stopped. Like, it worked decently for combat, but yeah, when we were just running around doing stuff and navigating the level and such, you'd see Ice's team just walk through closed doors, even though they'd clearly been open, and it's just, yeah. It is the first, as far as I know, yeah, it's the first time that In Exile has really done a lot of multiplayer stuff, and you can tell that some parts of it were a little half-baked.
I freed the hostages.
Wonderful. Where are they?
Both of them made it to the hideout safely. I made sure of it.
Excellent. I cannot believe our good fortune.
Now it's JC's turn to sort of stare off into the distance.
Nicolette?
Yes.
You might catch her at Club La Porte de l'Enfer.
These guys are trying to out-chat each
It's
other.
not safe, but ever since her mother's assassination, she has been careless. She goes out every night as though daring the assassins to show their faces.
A silhouette hangout?
Among other things. But you can't get there at night. The roads are blocked.
What about the tunnels?
The catacombs do not go that far. You might try the sewers, though. They can be reached through the rear blast door.
Is it locked?
Unfortunately, MJ-12 closed it before the raid. Maybe you can find a key on one of the soldiers.
Way ahead of you,
I
brother.
already picked up that key. Thanks again for the help.
Nicolette has been somewhat mysterious about her reasons for supporting us. I do not pretend to understand her.
So there's kind of an interesting, tenuous connection between the Illuminati and Chad's group Silhouette. They're more of an anarchist outfit, and the more you talk to him,
Through her mother's estate, she has provided Silhouette with immense amounts of funding.
the more you get a sense for what he's about and what his group's about. And they're kind of
We made it.
about they're more about the kind of individual liberty that the Illuminati stands against, and what they have is mostly an alliance of convenience. He's relatively close with Nicolette herself.
All I can say is thank you.
I'm reluctant to believe her patronage is entirely benign.
Yeah, exactly. The Illuminati basically wants someone, anyone, to act as an intermediary in their war with Majestic 12.
What inclines me to trust Nicolette, however, is that her mother's death 6 months ago, we're fairly certain, was the work of Majestic 12.
I don't know. It's possible that it's possible it's a reference. It's possible it's just some ironic smiley face design. Hard to say.
I wish Nicolette would be more sensible. She should find a place to hide and stay there.
So yeah, picking up on all this, basically Nicolette's mother
Now
Beth
it is time to regroup.
was assassinated some time ago. I believe he said 6 months. And she's essentially gone into a kind of
Silhouette may yet survive.
public anonymity. Like, she doesn't really... Is that another one? What's that do? Oh, interesting. There's two. I never noticed that. Oh. Aw, thanks, Ivory. I appreciate it. So yeah, essentially, Nicolette's hiding in plain sight. But she's not really doing anything else with her life, and she's kind of... like he says, waiting for the assassins to take her out as well. And hopefully we can get to her before that happens, because she's our only link to Morgan Everett at this point.
to the sewers. If you don't mind the sludge, you'll be able to get around the city without a metro pass.
It's mutual. I will head pat the ivory in spirit. What I need is an emote for that. I kind of threw the, just taking a sip there. I just threw the coffee thing on there, but I want to get some custom emotes for each action. Kind of like what Roku has for some of his emotes. Yeah, it's just an article about the raid on the catacombs.
These tunnels connect to the sewers. You're going the right way.
Here. I thought so, yeah. Lockpick, here we go. Now, one interesting little tidbit about the water in this game. When I crouch, it's sort of... There's kind of a janky threshold at which water determines whether you're tall enough to stand in it or whether you must swim in it. And it sort of depends on whether you're crouching or not. As you can see here, it sort of pushes me back up above the water when I start moving. If I crouch, because I'm underwater, and it's sort of... It's trying to get me to swim, but there's not enough room for me to do it. But if I crouch jump, like so, you'll see I'm actually swimming in a pool that is shallower than would support me. I bounce right up when I get to the edge of it, but you can do this in other very small bodies of water so that you're technically swimming under maybe a foot of it. You can actually just sit down here and drown. Yeah, see, there's the overlay. But yeah, they work with kind of a weird, funky state when determining whether you can swim or not. It usually depends on if there's actually enough room for you to swim. Exactly, yeah. Well, it's fun to examine stuff like that, to figure out what little tricks the developers had to do to get the engine working the way they wanted it to. It's like what I was talking about with the Folly films and just seeing the way these games glitch out. You get a sense of the very... You get a sense of the humans behind all the stuff that I grew up loving. Like, this remains my favorite game of all time. But it's also kind of fun and humanizing to see the ways that... Oh, shit.
Showing MJ-12 troops and the Paris police. Also some bots.
Oh, fuck.
Stay away from the troopers.
Okay, good. I think I can... Yes! Light meter dark, bitch. Ha ha! Nice, Ivory. Oh, I should have yoinked that. You're way better at this than I am. I need to think ahead. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's just a crowbar. Right. So anyway, now we're in the Champs-Élysées, where the club Nicolette has been hanging out in is located, and we have a choice of how to proceed. One of these is not locked, but dumps us very close to an MJ-12 patrol. The other is locked, but gives us a little more room to get around. Well, the main thing about trying to come up with puns on the spot is you have to be quick with your wit, and that's usually what trips me up. I can write some really good material, but off the cuff is another matter. Okay. Shit!
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break it, you're prepared to deal with the Paris
Sorry,
police.
Dougie. Oh, shit. Oh, this is a terrible idea. What the fuck? Okay, I think I somehow got them to shoot at each other, even though they're supposed to be on the same side. Yeah, I think... that was like in Fallout, where you got a 95% chance to hit someone right in front of you, and somehow you miss. That's rolling a natural 1. Anyway, let's see where exactly everybody is. Okay, guys right there. There's a bot coming our way. Easy does it. Take a nap, doggy. Exactly. I mean, it's basically...
An American. UNATCO agent? Agent Herman stopped by. He said we should shoot on sight.
It looks German.
Herman?
No, the spy.
Ah, shit. Damn. Okay. You know what? This is suicide. So I'm gonna try it one more time.
Herman?
Oh yeah, we got blasted to kibble in that
How
one.
do they know he's in Paris?
UNATCO got Echelon 4 back up. Trust me, they know where he is.
That's an
They
interesting
say Denton has
detail.
a head full of secrets.
Well, those secrets won't be very valuable splattered on the pavement.
Did I somehow lose them? I think I did. God damn. Almost had that. Alright, no, nuts to this. I was hoping to save the lockpicks, but apparently it was not to be. Part of the reason was to shut down the bot controls in that building. Quite so. Actually... oh, I can train in lockpicking. Yes, let us do exactly that. Yeah, somehow charging carelessly off to battle is not terribly advisable in most circumstances. The 1% of the time that works is sort of the exception that proves the rule. Alright. So we will stay off the streets. There's a fair bit to do in this area. Mostly breaking into apartment. Oh, fuck me! What the fuck? What's that doing there? That's a fucking robot. Why is the robot over here?
Scanning area.
Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, we need to be careful here. Because, yeah, the regular French police officers are not hostile to us unless they see us fighting it out with MJ-12.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
Clear the streets.
I think they added stuff here. This looks new. Oh shit. Okay. Easy does it. Want to be real careful here. Where'd you go? Easy, I just need you to turn your back. Damn it! Okay, he tanked the dart entirely. I shot him in the head. Right. Okay, there's a lot going on with this, because normally one dart, when you're at decent pistol skill, will bring a target down if you hit them in the body or head. It just takes a few seconds. But that was a clean hit to the head, and he endured that. Like, it eventually wore off. So, tranq darts are losing their effectiveness against MJ-12. That is surprising. Fortunately, we do have taser darts. Easy does it. Don't want to shock this guy until I'm close enough to beat him in the head. You might be right. It's hard to say, because it made the noise when you hit someone in the helmet. But it's possible that the actual projectile was detected somewhere else. Alright, let's root around to the garbage. That's also a possibility, Beggar. He's, you know, he built up. He had a big hearty meal. This is Paris, after all. Oh, shit. Easy does it. Pardon me, sir. I'm looking for the club! Haha! A lot of these guys with crossbows all of a sudden. Interesting. What I like doing in this zone is quietly taking out all MJ-12 without disturbing the police. Just sort of making it very clear who I'm after here. You know, I've never actually had anything tofu. I would like to try one day. I'm curious. I'm sure, like most food products, it's all on how you prepare it. I know there's one guy that sort of makes the patrol around here. Surprisingly, yeah, never had tofu. I'm sure I'm missing out somehow. Actually, let me see if there's anything under pistols that can affect this. Modifies flare darts with napalm, pistol recoil and sway through a scope. Ah, so it sort of depends what it's cooked with. That makes sense. Hey, Kirby. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself if I don't make this pun. You know, I keep thinking of that old guy back in New York. The one that wanted to go to Paris. I should send him a postcard of the Eiffel Tower! Ha-ha! I paid for that one, but it was worth it. Yeah, I've seen like stuff like tofu burgers on sale at the grocery store. I'm always curious how that would taste. Thanks. Alright. Alright, here's another one coming this way. So I think I could take those guys by surprise. If I get across the street. But it's not safe to do that there.